Breaking news: a heavy price will be paid by Israel if it assassinates Hamas leaders outside of Gaza. According to Turkish President Erdogan, Israel would face severe consequences if it decides to target militant leaders residing in Turkey or other locations outside of the Gaza Strip as part of its war on Hamas. Turkey, Iran, Qatar, and Lebanon have all been frequent hiding places for Hamas officials. In order to prevent diplomatic chaos, Israel has mostly avoided pursuing them. No location will be safe for Hamas leaders, according to Israel's warnings since the murderous incursion into Israeli territory on October 7. According to a recent statement by Benjamin Netanyahu, the Prime Minister of Israel, he has ordered the Mossad intelligence agency to act against the heads of Hamas wherever they are. Israel would face a formidable opponent in Turkey's intelligence and security agencies. According to Erdogan, Erdogan warned those who would go against Turkey and its people that they would face irreparable consequences if they dared to do so in an interview with Turkey's Anadolu news agency on Tuesday. The stakes are high, and those who risk them should not underestimate them. One soldier was killed and several others were wounded in a strike on a Lebanese army base. The Israeli military expressed regret for the incident. In a statement, the Israeli military clarified that Lebanese army forces were not the target of the attack, clarifying that the Israeli military was referring to the ongoing clashes with Iran-backed Hezbollah militants in Lebanon. End of proof. According to the Gaza Health Ministry, over 16,200 Palestinians have been killed and over 42,000 have been injured. According to the ministry, women and children made up 70% of the casualties. Israel claims to have killed over 5,000 militants and has accused Hamas of using civilians as human shields. Although it has not challenged the figures, Israel seizes a large city in southern Gaza, claiming to be in the heart of Khan Yunis. War continues to rage as critical Gaza hospital is placed on life support. Despite hundreds of patients requiring emergency care due to the Israeli bombardment, fuel and medical supplies have reached critically low levels at Al-Aqsa Hospital in the central Gaza Strip, according to Doctors Without Borders. This is because roads leading to the hospital have been closed. Between 150 and 200 wounded soldiers per day have been arriving at the hospital. Ventilators, blood donations, and the sterilization of surgical instruments would all come to a halt in the absence of electricity, according to the group. New patients are arriving all the time, and there are 700 patients admitted in the hospital now, stated Marior Parat-Ravile, the group's emergency coordinator. Our supply of life-saving medications to cure them is rapidly diminishing. War has forced 85% of Gaza's population to flee their homes. The United Nations Relief and Works Agency for Palestine Refugees reports that since the war started 2 months ago, nearly 1.9 million people, or 85% of the population of the Gaza Strip, have been forcibly removed from their homes. The UN estimates that 1.2 million of them are currently residing in shelters that are provided by the organization. The number of casualties among UNRWA employees has reached 130. The utter, deepening horror in Gaza was cited by UN High Commissioner for Human Rights Volker Turk, who reiterated his call for a ceasefire. His first order of business was to demand an immediate end to hostilities and the safe return of all hostages. On human rights and humanitarian grounds, the international community must insist upon a ceasefire immediately and with a unified front.